Welcome to NBA Rank 2025 Playoffs Edition, where ESPN's experts are counting down the 50 most impactful players ahead of the league's gauntlet through the postseason. This one's packed with heart-pounding action, so grab your snacks and let's get into it. Let's get to the list, starting at number 50 and counting down to the very best facing off in the 2025 playoffs. Number 50, Franz Wagner, Orlando Magic. Before he suffered a torn labrum in early December, Wagner was on track to reach his first All-Star game and be in consideration for All-NBA. In the first month of the season, Wagner had 8 games of at least 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He averaged 24 points in the 35 games since returning from injury. One area of concern continues to be his struggles from the perimeter. In last year's first-round loss to Cleveland, Wagner shot 26.5% from 3. This season, he shot below 30% for a second campaign. Orlando was 6 games above 500 in the 60 games played. Number 49, Miles Turner, Indiana Pacers. Turner, a 10-year vet, has long been the backbone of the Indiana defense, which vastly improved this season. The Pacers rose to 14th in defensive rating after finishing 24th in 2023-24. Turner contested a whopping 213 more two-pointers on defense than his next closest teammate, and in holding opposing shooters 8.7 percentage points beneath their season averages near the basket. Turner has been just as much of a deterrent around the rim as players such as LA Clippers' Ivica Zubac, negative 9.0%, Golden State Warriors' Draymond Green, negative 9.0%, and Cleveland Cavaliers' Evan Mobley, 8.8%, who all figure to receive Defensive Player of the Year votes. Number 48, Isaiah Hartenstein, Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder paid Hartenstein like a quality starting center, and he was worth every penny in the first season of his 3-year, $87 million deal. Hartenstein averaged career highs in points, 11.2, rebounds, 10.7, and assists, 3.8, while anchoring the league's #1 defense. His blend of brute force, a feathery floater, and basketball IQ were major factors in OKC breaking the record for best point differential in NBA history. Number 47, Norman Powell, LA Clippers. Powell opened the season on fire, emerging as a go-to scorer while Leonard rehabbed his right knee. He had a legitimate argument for his first All-Star berth. Injury and Leonard's return to elite form have thrown Powell off a bit in his past 14 games, but he can get red hot at any moment and be the team's leading scorer if needed. Number 46, Dillon Brooks, Houston Rockets. Like with many teams, Brooks has a contentious history with the Golden State Warriors and their fans. That history will pick up again this weekend, when Brooks, who will likely spend time guarding Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, will try to help the young Rockets live up to their 2 seed and knock off the veteran Warriors in the first round. Number 45, Al Horford, Boston Celtics. Horford, 38, is among the 10 oldest players in the NBA, but is still having a massive impact on one of the best teams in the league. A fact overshadowed nationally because of how incredibly LeBron James has aged. But make no mistake, it's not overshadowed in Boston. The Celtics brilliantly managed his minutes and games this season to have him ready for a deep playoff run, and expect Horford to play a massive role. Number 44, Luguentz Dort, Oklahoma City Thunder. His teammates have taken to referring to Dort as DPOY for obvious reasons. He always takes the toughest perimeter assignment, and typically holds the opponent's leading scorers well below their scoring averages. He's a middle linebacker with the feet of a cornerback. Dort, a bricklayer when he entered the league undrafted, has developed into a dangerous 3-point threat. He shot a career-best 41.2% from 3 this season. Number 43, Tyler Hero, Miami Heat. This was a breakthrough season for Hero, who made his first All-Star team and powered Miami through the play-in with back-to-back big games against Chicago and Atlanta. For the Heat to have another surprise push from the play-in through the East playoffs, they'll need Hero to continue to produce to keep up with the Cavaliers' high-octane offense. Number 42, Josh Hart, New York Knicks, one of the more interesting players in the league. Hart is a gritty, jack-of-all-trades type for New York. Not only does Hart routinely sacrifice his body, having recovered more loose balls than any NBA player, but he also broke Clyde Frazier's 56-year-old Knicks record for triple-doubles in a campaign with 9 this season. Keep an eye on how much space opposing defenses give him in the playoffs, as Hart struggled by shooting just 34% from beyond the arc when left wide open, among the league's worst rates. Number 41, Jamal Murray, Denver Nuggets. Murray missed 6 games late in the season due to a hamstring injury that was initially thought to be day-to-day, but became more of an issue. During that time, the Nuggets fired Michael Malone and GM Calvin Booth. Murray returned for the final 2 games of the regular season and had 15 and 16 points respectively. If the Nuggets are going to make a run, Nikola Jokic will need Murray at his best. When Murray is at the top of his game, he and Jokic form one of the most prolific duos in playoff history. Number 40, Jaren Jackson Jr., Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson's improvement as an ISO contributor on offense has been underrated, especially his ability to consistently knock down 3-pointers. He was 4 of 5 in Memphis's playoff-clinching win over Dallas and 37.5% during the regular season. But he faces a tough matchup against OKC's second-year center Chet Holmgren, who possesses a similar skill set on offense.